Hey, it's Skip, Slusher, and Cooper, and I want to go over why it's really important to get your horse warmed up and stretched a little and prepared before you turn them out, especially in this kind of environment with the snow and the cold. They can pull muscles, they can do all kinds of bad stuff. So I see a lot of people just go turn them out, don't worry about it, and you know, generally it works, but the one time it doesn't work, you're going to be bummed. So we go through our regular groundwork routine, which I'll ask him to circle me. We'll stretch this hind end by having him step under. This is one of my favorite exercises. Then we'll send them both ways and we're stretching all this. Now they have to, changes in the snow, it's like weightlifting. They really have to pick their feet up and out of it, which adds a lot of work compared to if this were just dirt. Next thing we'll do is just ask them to take a step back, take a step to me, take a step back. And now I'm just going to ask them to walk around me. Not going to worry about some of the stuff we do for respect. I just want to get him kind of warm. Now while he's walking, I'm not going to let him look out. I want him to keep his nose kind of tipped in. We'll go the other way. And we're doing kind of a abbreviated version of this. Ask him to walk a little bit. And now I'm going to ask him to pick the pace up. And give him a little more line. And yes, I realize this is a pretty small circle, but he's really working. If you watch him pick his feet up and out of the snow and put it back in, it's quite a bit of work. So he's pumping blood already into his muscles. Okay, we'll go the other way. And again, this one's a little bit faster. And if they break into a trot, great. So you can see how this is quite a bit of work compared to just dirt. So that's one reason you really have to get them warmed up in this kind of conditions in snow and cold. The cold keeps your muscles tight. The snow makes more work, and that's a really tough combo. If you just break out and he will tear around the arena when we turn him loose. So I'm going to ask him to quit looking to the outside and kind of pay attention to me a little bit more. Okay. So I don't know if you can see. He's breathing just a little bit, which is good. We want that blood moving. And you can tell which muscles he's really starting to use. They kind of fill up with blood and they pump up a little. Like if you look back here, this is fuller than when we started. Not a lot, but there's little signs that now there's a little blood moving and he's probably ready. So I'm going to take the halter off and he's ready to turn out. And this, by the way, seems like, and there we go. Right over to his girlfriend. So they don't know that this is hard and this is tricky footing before they go. They just run out, use their energy, and let it rip. So to prepare them for that is a really good idea. I'm going to try to protect the cameraman here a little. But you can see if he came out and started doing this cold, his muscles were cold, everything was everything was not warmed up, he could pull a muscle, he could do all kinds of stuff and get himself in some serious trouble. And they're not known to think before they run. They run before they think. Now we did check, and the footing underneath the snow is good, so we made sure of that. And that's something really important, is to make sure that there's not ice under there and it's not super slippery. So it's cold enough here. It's cold enough here that ice hasn't formed underneath. So just like any athlete, get them ready for game time. Get them ready to go do their thing. And this is definitely his thing. So before they go have fun, get them ready, get them warm, get them stretched a little bit, and let them go have a good time. If this was helpful at all, Cooper says, please subscribe.